Hi, in this video I want to teach you how to make this crochet cable hat. It's a very easy hat to make and it looks amazing with the combination of these two colors. I made a nice pom-pom with the two colors there for the combination of the two colors that I use here, and I love the result. It's amazing. It's a very easy hat to make. I've done the design as easy as I can. For beginners, if they want to make this hat, they can make it as long as they follow my instructions step by step. I don't have a pattern because, like all my projects, I create them in my mind and I make them as I go. Well, I hope you like it. Give it a try, and here is the video on how to make this cable hat. To make this hat, the yarn that I'm gonna use is Red Heart Super Saver, white and blue. They are medium 4. You can use any color combination that you like. And the crochet hook is 4.5 and 5 millimeters. These two is the one that I use for my hat, and tapestry needle and scissors. Okay, let's start making our hat. To start, we're gonna do a slip knot. I'm gonna leave a tail a little long, that way when I'm gonna lose that yarn, it's easier with the tapestry needle. You're gonna chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 plus 1. Now you're gonna go to the second chain from the hook, and you're gonna do a single crochet in the thread from the top, and that one in the top. You're gonna do your 10 single crochet like that, always in that strand of yarn on the top. You're gonna continue doing your 10 single crochet and 10. You're gonna chain 1. You're gonna turn your work around, and you're gonna go. You see, if you look your work, some people ask me what is the strand for the back, that they don't understand. Well, if you look your work like this, you see that you have this one in the front and this one in the back. And that one in the back is where we're going to be working. We're going to do our single crochet there, right there in the first one. You grab that strand of yarn there in the back, and you do your single crochet, and in all of them like that. Yes, the one in the back, not the two of them, the one in the back. And this is the part of the hat that will go for the forehead. And 10. You chain 1, turn your work around, and you go back again. If you look your work, and the strand of yarn in the back is where you're gonna do your the stitch, and that one in the back. You're gonna continue doing this for 60 rows. I'm doing my third row, and you're gonna continue until you have 60. Here you chain 1, turn your work around, and go back working in that back there, like that. And to know how many you have done, you can count. You see them like that, one at the top, one at the bottom, like that, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, until you have 60 rows. And that's working with the blue. Like that. Meet you here when I finish my 60 row. Here I wanted to show you how the border is coming along. It looks really nice, and I just wanted to show you that way you see what I'm doing. These 10 stitches times 60. I'm going to continue with mine off camera. Look how nice they go like that. both way. Here I finished my border with my 60 row, and don't look that big, but this is stretch, so it will be big enough. Now I'm gonna chain one, and I'm gonna grab the two ends, I'm gonna meet them here, and I'm gonna pass, make sure that it's straight. I'm gonna pass through the stitch that we've been working in the back, through that one and this one and here, and I'm gonna do a slip stitch like that. You're gonna grab the one in the back in here, and the one in the top of here, and the other side, and you're gonna slip stitch like that. You're gonna close this border, grabbing this one here, and remember, since we have 10 stitches, will be evenly close like this, grabbing this one in the back here and this one in the top here. So I will meet you here when I finish closing mine. I hope you see well enough how I'm doing this, grabbing this one in here, you see, and this one in the top of the one in the back here, and passing through those two and passing through that one in the front, and like that. Here I finish, and this is gonna be the inside part. You're gonna flip it inside out, or the outside out, like that. And now you're gonna chain one, and you're gonna do 60 single crochet in this part of the border. Since we have 60 row of single crochet, you have to do one single crochet in each row. And then we're gonna end with 60 double crochet. At the same time, I'm gonna be losing my tail in here, and I try to grab it in a way that you don't see those holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. You're gonna do your 60 single crochet. I'll meet you here at the end, and I will be finishing there with the blue yarn. Here I finished my 60 single crochet with the slip stitch. I'm gonna cut this yarn, and I'm gonna start working with my white yarn. Here I finished with the slip stitch. I cut my yarn, I pass it through, and now I'm gonna start with the white, and with the crochet hook number 5 millimeters, we're gonna go at the same place we did the slip stitch, and we're gonna chain 3, here through there, we pass it like that, and we're gonna chain 3, and at the same time I'm gonna be losing those two tails, 1, 2, and 3, and we're gonna do 1 double crochet on top of each single crochet for a total of 60 double crochet. So I'll meet you here at the end when I have my 60 double crochet. Now I'm working with the white. Remember, I'm using blue and white. You can use any color you like. And they are double crochet. Like that. Here I have my 60 single crochet if you count the chain, but since we don't gonna count the chain 3 in the slip stitch that we did here, we're gonna do 1 more double crochet. Okay, 60 double crochet plus the chain. If you count the chain, it will be 61, but since I don't gonna count it, it will be 60 double crochet like that. We're gonna chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and remember, I don't count these. We're gonna do 2 back post double crochet, 1 and 2. Now we're gonna do the cable of 6, 1, 2, and 3, and in the fourth we do our treble crochet, 1, and the next one, and the number 5, and in the next one we do the last treble crochet, And now we're going to come back here to work on those stitches we left behind. We're going to go to the first one, and we're going to do our treble crochet, lifting these three, and passing like that. I hope you can see, and doing the treble here in the back. Now you're going to do the 2 loops, lift these 3, grab the next one, and work in the back. This one is a little easier than the last other hat that I made with cable, because all the cables are 6-stitch cable, and it's easier for you to remember that you don't have to do anything different, just 6-stitch cable and 4 back post double crochet in between. I know I did 2 here to start, but you're gonna end with 2 here, and that will be the 4 plus the chain in the middle. Okay, I have my 6-stitch cable. Now you're gonna do 4 back post double crochet, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and now you're gonna do the cable again. Okay, and the cable is on treble crochet. You wrap your yarn twice around your hook, and you cut 1, 2, 3, and in the 4 you're gonna do your treble crochet. Now you wrap your yarn and the hook twice, and the next treble crochet. Wrap your yarn twice, the next treble crochet, and that's 3. And now we're going to work on the 3 that we left behind. You wrap your yarn twice and lift this 3 and go to the first one and grab it and do your treble in the back. Now you wrap your yarn twice, lift this 3, grab this one, and you do the treble again in the back here. And now the last one. You always have to make sure that you do all your stitches that you left behind. Now you have to do 4 back post double crochet. Like that you're going to do all the hat, all the way around, is 4 back post double crochet, the cable, 4 back post double crochet, the cable, like that. In total you're going to have 6 cable. Okay, I'll meet you here that you're going to end with 2 back post double crochet, and we're going to do a slip stitch. Here I'm going to finish with a slip stitch, and I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and I'm going to work in this row. This is row number 3 with the white, and row number 4 they will be exactly the same, 3 and 4. That will be 2 back post double crochet, and in the cable there will be 6 front post double crochet. Like that you're going to work in row number 4, 3 and 4. You're going to do 6 front post double crochet. You guys can see well enough. And now 4 back post double crochet. Like that you're going to do all the hat all the way around for row number 3 and 4. The back post you will do them back post, and the cable you will do them front post double crochet. Like that. I'll meet you here when I finish row number 3 and 4. Here I'm going to finish row number 4 with a slip stitch. Now I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Now in row number 5 we're going to repeat what we did in row number 2, that is the crossing of the cables. We're going to do 2 back post double crochet, 1 and 2. Now we're going to do the crossing of the cable, and remember this is row number 5, and is the repetition of row number 2, 1, 2, 3, and in the number 4 we do our treble crochet, wrap your yarn twice and go to the next one and do the second treble and the third treble in the next one, like that. Now you're going to wrap your yarn twice and come back here and do your treble crochet. Like I said, row number 5 is exactly the same as row number 2. And then after row number 5, you're going to repeat row number 6. That will be exactly the same as row number 3. After you finish row number 6, we're going to do row number 7. And in the row number 7, we're going to start doing some decreasing. So remember, row number 5 is like row number 2. Row number 6 is like row number 3. And row number 7 will be doing some decrease. So I'll meet you here when we're going to start row number 7. Here I finished row number 6, and I'm going to start row number 7. I'm going to chain 3, and I'm going to do my 2 back post double crochet. Here in row number 7, we're going to start doing our decrease for the top of the hat. Now we're going to do our 6 front post double crochet and top of the cable. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now we're going to start doing the decrease. First, we're going to do our first back post double crochet, and now we're going to do our first decrease. We're going to do this back post double crochet, but we don't going to finish. We're going to have 2 loops on your hook. You're going to do this next back post double crochet. You're going to have 3 loops, and then you pass through those 3 loops and you do a decrease there. Now you're going to do the next back post double crochet, like that. Like that, you're going to do the decrease in each time that you go to work in the 4 back post double crochet. The cable stays exactly the same. 6 front post double crochet on top of this cable. 4, 5, and 6. Now we're going to do 1 back post double crochet. Now we're going to do the decrease is 1 back post double crochet that we don't want to finish. We had 2 loops. Next back post double crochet. We had 3 loops, and we pass through those 3, and we did the next decrease. And now we do our back post double crochet, like that. Now you're going to continue working as you see, 6 front post double crochet, 1 back post double crochet, a decrease, 1 back post double crochet, and continue like that all the way to the end of row number 7. Here I finished row number 7. Now we're going to start row number 8, chain 3, 2 back post double crochet, and in the next row we're going to do some decreasing here in these ones here, in row number 9. Okay, 2 back post double crochet. Now we're going to do our cable. You wrap your yarn on the hook twice and go to number 4, and you do your front post treble crochet. And now in the next one, I hope by now you are more familiar with cable crochet. I've done quite a few projects with this stitch, so I hope you guys can do this as easy as I am. So I'm doing here now, finish my cable. And now the third And now we're going to work on our back post, and we're going to do one back post, double crochet, and now here where we did our decrease, we're going to do one back post. We're going to wrap around those ones there and do one back post, double crochet, and another back post. Now we have 3 back post double crochet. Here we have 4, now we have 3. And you're going to continue doing your cables and your 3 back post double crochet all the way around, and that is row number 8. Meet you here when I finish this row. Here I finished row number 8. Now I chain 3 for row number 9. We're going to do a decrease in these ones here, in these 2 back post double crochet. You're going to do a back post double crochet. You're going to have 2 loops on your hook, another back post double crochet, 3 loops, and you pass through those 3 loops and you do a decrease there. Now you're going to do your 6 front post double crochet on top of the cable, like that. And now the other 3 back front post double crochet. Now we're going to do another decrease in the next 3 from the back post double crochet. We're going to do another decrease. You're going to do a back post double crochet, but you don't going to finish. You have 2 loops, another back post, you have 3 loops, you pass through those 3 and you did a decrease, and now you have another back post double crochet like that. Now you're going to do your 6 front post double crochet on top of your cable, and now you're going to do another decrease in the next back post double crochet. You don't want to finish that. You have 2 loops. You go to the next one, do a back post double crochet. You don't want to finish, and you pass through those 3 and like that. You're going to continue all the way around on row number 9. We almost finished. We're just doing the decrease on top of the hat. Here we're going to finish this row with the last 2 back post double crochet. We're going to do our first back post double crochet, but we don't want to finish. We have 2 loops. Now we go to the next one. We have 3 loops. We pass through the 3 and do a slip stitch. Like that, we're going to finish this row. Here I finished row number 9, and for row number 10 we're going to continue doing more decreases because almost we are on the top of the hat. Now we're going to do a back post double crochet. Now we're going to do some decreasing on our cable. First we're going to do 1 front post double crochet in that post, and now in the next 2 we're going to grab the 2 of them together and we're going to do 1 front post double crochet like that. Now we're going to do the same with the next 2. I'm going to grab those 2 and we're going to do 1 front post double crochet, and now we're going to do 1 more front post double crochet, and now our cable is 4 front post double crochet. Here we're going to do another decrease. We're going to do 1 back post double crochet. We have 2 loops on our hook, another back post double crochet. We have 3 loops on our hook. We will pass through those 3 with another decrease. One more time. 1 front post double crochet, 1 front post double crochet, grabbing these 2 front posts. We are at the very top, at the crown of the head, and we are trying to make it smaller. And now we're going to do another 1 front post double crochet, grabbing those 2, and now 1 front post double crochet. I hope you guys understand my explanation. Now we're gonna do another decrease, one back post double crochet. We don't gonna finish, another back post double crochet, and we're gonna pass through those 3 loops, and we're gonna continue doing this all the way around our row number 10. Here I finished row number 10. Now we're gonna do one back post double crochet, well, I chain 3 there, and one back post double crochet. Now we're gonna do one treble crochet, and we're gonna do some decreasing again on our cable. Now we have to do the crossing, we're gonna do the treble crochet. We don't gonna finish. We have 2 loops on our hook. We wrap your yarn around the hook twice and go to the next one, do a treble. You have 3 loops, you pass it through these 3 loops, and you do a decrease just right there. Now you do the same thing. You wrap your yarn on your hook twice to do the treble. You come back here to the first one that you left behind, and you do your treble crochet, but you don't gonna finish that treble crochet. You have 2 loops in your hook. You wrap your yarn twice, go back again and grab the last one here, and you do your treble crochet. You have 3 loops, and you pass it through these 3 loops, and you finish your decrease in there. We are at the top, at the head already, and the very top. You almost finished there. And now you do one back post double crochet, and I'm making this hat as I go, so I hope it works. Now you wrap your yarn on the hook twice to do the next treble. You go to the 3rd, and you do your front post double crochet, but you don't gonna treble crochet. You don't gonna finish. Now you wrap your yarn on the hook twice. You do the next front post treble crochet. You have 3 loops. You pass it through these 3 loops, and you finish that decrease there. You're gonna continue doing that all the way around. You wrap your yarn twice. You come here. You use the treble crochet that you don't gonna finish, leaving 2 loops in your hook, and you do the next treble, wrapping your yarn on the hook twice, and you come here and grab this front post double crochet, and you do the treble. You'll have 3 loops on your hook, and you pass like that, and you did another decrease, and now one back post double crochet, and you're gonna do this all the way around up row number 11. Here we're gonna start the next row, row number 12, I think. I chain 3, one back post double crochet, 2 front post double crochet, and one back post double crochet. Like that, you're gonna do this row all the way around, and this is the row before the last one. Okay, we are almost there. 2 front post double crochet, let me show you that I'm almost done the top of the hat. We're almost there. And after, I'm deciding, I'm gonna make a pom-pom, but I'm deciding if I make it just blue or blue and white. But it's looking really nice, the hat. Here we're gonna finish closing the last of the hole there, the little hole that we have left. And here we're gonna need the 2 crochet hook that we use. Now you have your loop in there, and in every single top of every single crochet, you're gonna pass your yarn and leave those loops in your hook all the way around like this. And you're gonna need the 2 needles, because this one you don't can go all the way around to the other side. You do as many as you can in this needle, like this, all the way around, grabbing on top of every single double crochet in the top, like that, as many as you can. And this one is the last one that I'm gonna do with this one. I'm gonna leave them there in that hook, and now with the other hook I'm gonna continue and doing the last ones that I have without loops. You're going to do it all the way around till the end. Here's the last one. The last one is a little more difficult because it's the one with the chain 3. You have to pass it right through there. Let me open it a little bit with my tapestry needle. You're going to pass it right through, and you're going to grab your yarn like that, and now you're going to pass that last loop loop for through all of them like this. I'm going to pull it a little bit, that way I can use this one now, and I'm going to continue doing the same thing through the rest of them here, just like this, and I pass it through all of them. I'm going to pull this tail. You see, you close all the top. You're going to slip stitch here, chain 1, and now I'm going to cut my yarn, and I'm going to bring the yarn inside, and I'm going to loose through the inside. Tie as much as you can the little hole, and then after I'm going to make a pom-pom and put the pom-pom here. I will show you now when I finish this here how it look the hat without the pom-pom. The top of your hat going to be just like this. Look how nice it look. I love the result. And remember this, my creation, I'm making them as I create them. I don't have a pattern or anything. I just, whatever come to my mind, I put it in my work. Exactly the same with my paintings. Well, I hope you guys like it. I'm gonna do now a pom-pom. Here is the seam of the 3 chain. That's for the back. And look how nice it looks. I love the result. Now I'm gonna make a pom-pom. I want to make a video on how to make pom-poms because I have quite a few requests. Each time I do a project that I have pom-poms, tons of people ask me how to make a pom-pom, and I want to do a video just for how to make pom-poms. But this one I'm gonna do off camera, and I will show you the result with the pom-pom in the top, and you can do it with or without the pom-pom this hat because look amazing. It's a multicolored pom-pom with the 2 colors that I use for my hat, and I love the result. This is one of the pom-poms I'm going to teach you how to make when I do my video. That way you make different color pom-pom or one color, whatever you like. The hat you can leave it like this without the pom-pom, but mine, I love the pom-pom. I'm going to put a pom-pom in the top. It's up to you if you want to do a pom-pom or not. You can use your tapestry needle to put a pom-pom, or you can use just your crochet hook. You just pass through the top the yarn that you left on the pom-pom. You pass it to the other side. I haven't grabbed well enough. Okay, let me try this again. I think I don't pass it again. It'll be easier with the tapestry needle. Okay, let me try this again. There we go. You pass that yarn, and now you pass the other one, and you will tie your pom-pom on the top there. And now I'm going to show you the result when I finish with mine. Here, before I put the pom-pom, I wanted to show you how the hat look on the top, and I love the result. It look amazing, nice and close. And let me turn my hat around. That way you see it. It's up to you if you want to put a pom-pom or not. For me, I like the pom-pom, and I'm going to do the pom-pom here on the top, and look how nice it's going to look. And now I'm going to put my pom-pom, and I will show you the result. Here I want to show you the result. I love this hat. Is gorgeous. I hope you guys like it. Give it a try. It's very easy to make and look amazing, and you can do any color combination. Give it your thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe to my channel if you are not already a subscriber, and have a great day. Bye.